All right. Day vlog number 35. I did my meditation already. I'm here at Juju's place. Here, one of our good friends from the Camino Santiago the first time. It's like 3 years ago? 3 years ago now?
2 years.
2 years.
2022.
2022. And like I do every day, I only do 10 minutes of recording this vlog. And it's really like a log, like an astronaut's log. You're kind like, of thing.
Yeah, Captain Kirk on Star
Yeah,
Trek.
yeah.
Star log.
Exactly. This is a star log.
Yes.
So it's my progress on the things that I've been doing, you know, and just like checking the progress. So I say this every time, like I'm recording right now.
Yes.
And I say I did my meditation, I did my Duolingo, like always. 10 minutes of reading, The Selfish Gene in this case. Then I did 10 minutes of writing the French book,
right?
Le Prisonnier de Dune.
Yeah.
And I did, that, now the vlog, and journaling. So these are 6 things that I do every day.
Right.
In the beginning, I separated this in different parts of the day. Part 1 of the habits, only writing in the journal, the Duolingo, the journaling, and meditation. Those 4 were my basic first habits. And if I did that, everything that I did after that, it was a plus.
Right.
You know, I could not do anything if I wanted to.
Right.
But then I just, because I did that, I started to keep doing those 2 more things. Part 2, then I started putting part 2, the vlog and writing in French. Wow. Just because I knew that I didn't want to commit, like really put all the energy in that thing, because I know it would take like energy from my mind, and maybe the next day I wouldn't do it. So that's why I always said, this is part 2, this is an extra. I don't need to do this, but I'm doing it. Yeah. And this is my day number 35, continuously doing it. You know, the discipline is.
Yeah.
So the thing is that in my experiments and my investigation, I'm doing this because it says in this book, The Outliers, I think, it says that, or in different books, The Power of the Habit, Atomic Habits, it says usually that it takes 21 days to form a habit.
Right.
So I'm in day number 35. And what is like forming a habit? But to do something automatic without wasting energy trying to convince yourself on doing something, you know?
Right.
Like that little resistance, like, yeah, I could go for a run, but I could like, I'll take a shower first, you know, like debating in your mind, like, should I do it or not? So this is what I wanted. This is the spot that I wanted to arrive, to not think about doing it, just doing it.
Right.
Easy, you know? That's why I have another video, like one of the first videos. I always do the timer, you know? As soon as so I call this the sacred thing about the timer, you know? Timers are sacred for me, you know? So if I click the timer, that's the time for that, you know? And that's it. It's only 10 minutes.
Right.
That's the thing. It's only 10 minutes. So it makes my mind not struggle thinking, oh, I'm going to have to do this whole thing, because it's only 10 minutes. Right. And another mantra that I use a lot is, it doesn't have to be perfect. It has to be done. And that's it, you know? Yeah, maybe the video was not the best. Maybe the writing was not the best. Maybe I did only a little bit in those 10 minutes, but it's okay because you did it.
Right.
That's the thing that matters, you know? The postcards, everything. Right. Those little blocks are building, you know? Because even if it was small or not, it's still doing something through the design, to the design that my life wants to become, you know?
Yeah. So it's progress, not perfection.
Exactly. Progress, not perfection. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like, this is going to be my blog here, and maybe it'll be nice if you want to share some of your own habits, or like a poem or something.
I'd be happy to. So I go through different routines, but for a long time, and I want to get back to this, I would wake up, and the first thing is I would say, today is the best day of my life. Yeah. Today is the best day of my life. And then I would often read a blessing, you know, from, John O'Donohue.
Oh, maybe read one.
Yeah. So I'll read you a blessing. Now,
oh my God, I'm loving this.
If they have the, so let's see. Let's do one for friendship.
I love that.
Yeah. Okay. Page 16. For friendship, may you be blessed with good friends and learn to be a good friend to yourself. Journeying to that place in your soul where there is love, warmth, and feeling. May this change you. May it transfigure what is negative, distant, or cold within your heart. May you be brought to real passion, kindness, and belonging. May you treasure your friends. May you be good to them, be there for them, and receiving all the challenges, truth, and light you need. May you never be isolated, but know the embrace of your Anamkara.
Oh my God.
Because Tony, he's my soul friend.
Yeah.
So he has a whole book on, hey, look what's here. My eclipse glasses.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah. What a perfect poem
Definitely.
to read,
Eh? Especially for this moment. It's
Exactly.
such a synchronicity. Like,
Yeah. I
love
mean,
it.
that is, he is like so powerful. And then my next routine is I write out, what will I accomplish today and the date. I do it on paper.
Yeah.
And then I list everything. Tiny things like make bed,
Love it.
play Scrabble,
Yes.
all of this stuff. So partly it's a brain dump.
Yes.
So it's like I don't have to think about, oh, don't forget to do that.
Very smart.
And then I don't expect to check off everything.
Yeah.
But I do check it off, and every time I do that little check, it's like, yep, made bed,
Yeah.
put away clothes,
Yeah, because
wash
it-
dishes.
And it gives you this, I call it in my mind, points of respect.
Right.
Once you earn a point of respect, it kind of like encourages you to do the next one. Because
Right.
it feels good
Yeah,
to get that little thing like, oh,
yeah,
I did it.
And
I
you-
can achieve it.
I can do it, and you've accomplished something. You may not intend not. It's like I never expect to do everything on the list.
Yes.
So it's not like, oh, I didn't get, back to that
Yeah.
progress, not perfection.
And I can see the kindness that you're treating yourself with,
Mm-hmm.
which is so important.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah.
not a lot of pressure. You're not demanding or judging anything, criticizing yourself.
Yeah.
That's why it's important to be like, I'm not expecting this. It would be nice, of
Yeah.
course, but it's not necessary.
Yeah.
That'll be
Yeah.
a nice thing to do.
And another thing is like when you wake up the first time and you go into the mirror, and you look at yourself in the mirror, it's like, especially if you're, hello, beautiful.
I love.
Aren't you beautiful? Hello, kind soul. Because so many people are filled with negative self-talk.
Yeah.
I'm so, I'm, oh
That's
my
true.
God,
Yeah. Yeah.
and to just like, open that heart to, that comes back to be grateful. I may look like, be looking like this, but you know what? I'm alive. And it's kind of like wrinkles and growing old. Embrace it.
I
It's
love
like,
it.
look at those laugh lines and those lifelines, and
Wow.
you don't need to change any of this. And it was interesting. We met this really interesting Irish woman on the Camino, and she couldn't believe that Margot had just turned 70 and that I was 65, and she's like, I'm walking in the power of the crones. Share your wisdom with me. How they made a documentary about her, which she says is coming to Netflix, and it's called, I still haven't looked it up. She's written 3 books, and we were at this sacred well, and we were like, soaking our feet and stuff, and then she came over. She's just like such a spirit. She's like 55,
Oh my God.
and she like gets
Juju.
under there, and and then when she was under the sacred water, she said, when we were walking in the circle of the crones,
Yeah.
she's like, I know the ending of my book, and you two are going to be in it. This is like, this is the moment, and it was the sacred waters that, but what she does is, do you know who Wim Hof is?
Yeah, the Iceman.
The Iceman.
Yeah. I love that.
She is the Irish female version. Because she
Way.
gets into ice water, and they were making This Is What This Wild Water documentary is
Holy
about.
shit, dude,
But she's
what
she's like, I'm not Wim Hof because he's so masculine.
Yeah.
That she's like, I'm much feminine,
Yeah.
and soft in my approach. So there we have it.
Yeah, no, man, I love it. Yeah, the timer just
Yep.
went.
So you can stop the video.
But
Yeah.
man, the story's so good.
I know.
The book, like, you just drop a bomb there, man. And you know, like, I only do usually like the 10-minute thing.
Right.
Just because, you know, the daily thing. But
Yeah.
so I have like 2 friends or something like that, maybe 3. Because this blog is a very personal thing.
Right.
I don't
This
share
is
it
for
with
your
anyone.
future
Yeah, this is
generation,
exactly
you know?
for my future generation, what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But, you know, the people that I talk to and they know, like, that I'm doing this routine, you know, like, my friends know this.
Yeah.
I don't post it on Instagram or social media or anything. This is like this.
This is for you.
I'll share it to you, of course, and
Yeah.
you can watch the other videos and the
Oh, I
upcoming
would
videos.
love that.
But it's nice. Like, no, what a
Yeah.
beautiful thing. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm going to pause this and then
Yeah.
I'm going to edit it and
Right.
I'll upload it on
I would love
YouTube.
to see that because I miss now that